After an action-packed 7 days in Manila where I got disqualified from a marathon and met a lot of cool people,
Shout out to my mom and my friends.
I'm now finishing up my trip and heading to Japan to get a solid block of training in over December. Alright guys, we got the matcha latte, heading to the airport. We got the suitcase here. It's a little heavy, so hopefully we don't have to cop extra baggage weight fees. We'll see if we get lucky. Anyway, I got a bit of coaching done, headed on the plane, and I was off to Tokyo. After having one of my worst flights ever sitting in the middle seat, I was so keen to just get off the plane and start running. Oh, you're joking. Came in from the wrong entrance. There's like 3 entrances to this place. And I didn't know it was closed at like 9 PM here. Anyway, we gotta go run. We have seats in this elevator, which is so cool, but I'm not gonna use it. Here's my brother with our dog, and also I had a little bit of food before heading out for the run. There's literally so many people still out and about. It's pretty cooked. They just don't sleep early here. I feel like this area in particular, where I'm at, Shibuya, it's kind of like that. I've been mentioning it for ages now, but my plantar is so painful, it's actually crazy. I think I mentioned it a couple times on Instagram, it's not getting any better. So a person that goes by the name of Errands to Japan has let me know that Yogi Park is not runnable because of the construction or something like that. Or it's not as nice. So I am heading to this other park called Jingu-gaen. It has like a 1.3k loop. I think they had like an ASICS race there a few months ago, so you might recognize it. The loop is like the shape of an athletics track. And yeah, we'll keep it light today, but I'm gonna do 6x K. It's already like 10:20 PM or whatever, so I'm not gonna do anything crazy. We're like out in the wide open. There's cars right there. They can see me putting this jacket here, but it won't get taken. And this is an expensive on jacket, so I'd hope it doesn't get taken. All right, second rep in. Finishing off now. Feeling pretty good so far, but not doing anything crazy, like 3:39s. So the workout ended up going fairly okay, where I ran 3:38 for the first rep and the last rep was 3:29, and we had a nice little progression, feeling pretty good the whole way. But I think the fact that the dew point was actually in the negatives really helped out, and it was obviously quite cold as well. I think it felt like 4 degrees at the time, so yeah, that was a huge change from Manila where I was struggling in the heat and humidity, so that felt pretty good. But considering the fact that the conditions were really good, I actually hoped that I could be a bit faster. At the same time, I'm still building back up, so we'll slowly get to where we want to be. Alright, so before we get any further into this video, let's talk about why I've decided to come to Tokyo. Obviously, as Errands Japan says, and I say as well, Tokyo's not necessarily the most ideal spot for running. As much as people hype it up, it is a nightmare to run here sometimes. With all the traffic lights and all the people, we're stuck in the same routes the whole time. But there are some reasons why I decided to come back. Now the reason why I'm back here in Japan is actually pretty straightforward. Aside from the obvious stuff like family and food, I'm here for the good running conditions. Because in Australia right now, it is so hot, and I basically folded because I do want to get as fit as possible over the summer and have a really good 2026. So I want to get in the quality, and it's really hard to get in the quality when you're getting absolutely roasted in the sun and the humidity, and you just can't get that speed, which you kind of want to hit. So yeah, I'm planning on racing well in the winter races in Perth, so I don't actually need to be super adapted to the heat. I think my priority is actually getting in the volume, getting in the intensity, and being as fit as possible when I go back to Australia in early January, and then I'm going to have a really good season of races. But now that we got that out of the way, let's check out what other runs I did for the rest of the week. Friday morning, is it Friday morning? I've lost track of the days when it's holiday. I got an onigiri. I just woke up. Obviously did that 6x K threshold session last night. Feeling good in terms of legs, but I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy probably the last 3 days. Anyway, I'm gonna find a bin in here because there's no bins in Japan. Quick little intermission to let you guys know that over half of you are not subscribed to the channel. Make sure to leave a like as well and comment below what videos you want me to make in Japan, and let's carry on with the video. And Walter and I have met everywhere around the world now. Well, in Asia and Australia. Like 3 different states, Japan, Thailand. Well, Japan twice now, so it's pretty cool. This man travels a lot. I'm already excited for the food. I'm pretty hungry. I'm here to eat. That's the main goal. Running's the side quest. I'll run a lot though. Eating is like the most exciting part because I've been running the whole year in Perth, but have I been eating good food like in Japan? No.
What?
So, what, Perth food is shit.
Yeah, but when we went to Perth, there was all the good.
Oh yeah, that
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't go there that often. I remember being here like last year getting a sick photo. and recording one of Jake's workouts, like a 2x2K. And I could have more leaves back then on the tree. I think it's falling down now, but yeah, I'm here a bit later than last year, I guess, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, Yogi Park, there's a bunch of construction happening. It's not perfect, but it is going to be better once it's done. It's just taking a while to get the construction done.
Oh, what was gutting, the inner trail, best session loop in the world. It was like 1.1k, perfect, like any kind of reps, or even we'd do long runs, like 45k long runs around,
Yeah.
40 laps around there.
Is that the longest one that you've done here?
Yeah,
45k,
45.
and it's obviously making it harder for people that want to do like sessions here. There's like a 1.9k loop, but yeah, can't really do that now. Like some parts get too narrow because of the construction. But there's another loop that I did last night, which you obviously saw, which is a bit better. So this wasn't as much food as I hoped, but it will do for now. We're gonna go to Family Mart later, get more onigiris, like the rice ball stuff. Right, so today we had 3 sets of 4x hill. I don't always do super anaerobic stuff, so this is gonna be super fun, and also a good stimulus for my legs, because I need to get used to running a little bit quicker. Obviously, because I'm trying to PR in the 5k, it's gonna require a bit of specific work. So yeah, it's so cold here, and I'm loving the autumn leaves here. I'm glad I just about managed to get to see it, because winter's definitely coming, and I think the leaves are definitely starting to fall. So this behind me is the National Stadium of Japan. This is where the World Championships happened in September. I'm so sad to have missed out, because it would have been so cool to see a lot of these top athletes competing in my own country. I don't live far from here, so it would have been easy to get to as well. So yeah, sad to miss out, but I had uni, so couldn't do anything about it. Alright, it's pretty cool, but I come to have a bit of breakfast. Got some onigiri, some bread, and a juice. So yeah, let's smash this down, because we're gonna start the hill reps pretty soon. We're almost at 8Ks, so wrapping up the warm-up. I started running as soon as I finished the food, so yeah, classic Sota move. Yeah, I probably won't film much for the hill reps, but we'll see what videos I can get. This is a long hill. These hills are kind of long, but the next one's shorter and steeper. Good VO2 work though. Okay, so right before the session, I found out that it's actually 2 sets of 4x hill, so it wasn't 3, but that meant I can go harder in the 8 reps, and man, hills are tough. And there was a steep one to be going up quick as well, so I'm dying. If I continue to do this anaerobic work, I'm gonna get pretty fit and fast as well. I'm already like 15.5Ks in, which is, apart from the marathon that I did recently, where I got disqualified, this is the longest run, so yeah, we're starting to pick up the training. Right guys, so I pulled the trigger. I'm always looking to improve my videos, so I've gotten the Insta360 Go Ultra and also the DJI Mic Mini, which is a wireless mic. It's a smaller one compared to the one I'm using now. Hopefully it's a bit more portable so I can wear it out on the runs a bit more. We'll see how it goes, but my current one's getting a bit slow, so I thought I might as well upgrade while I'm in Japan. But as always, thank you so much to the viewers on Buy Me a Coffee who support me and have donated a little bit, because obviously this covers a little bit of that, so hugely appreciated. Now, speaking of other ways to support the channel, you can actually use the code SOTA for 20% off fixed nutrition products. I've talked about it in the past, so I won't go into detail in this video, but that gives me a little bit of kickback that I can use to treat myself sometimes, like get a new shoe or travel to Sydney or that sort of stuff. On a pretty random note, shout out to that guy from Brisbane who I just met on the streets of Tokyo. Hopefully he's watching this video and sees it, but this is like 15 minutes after I saw you. Was just out for a walk getting some footage for the videos, and yeah, it's pretty cool to see people that follow the YouTube overseas. Obviously he's from Australia, so he's not quite a Japanese follower. I haven't really met a Japanese follower yet. I met one Japanese follower that lives in Singapore though. Forgot his name, but I met him at Sydney Marathon. He was really cool. But all we know is that the viewership is growing and growing, so shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much. So to cap off the week on Sunday, I decided to do a few errands and just do it as part of my long run. So I only ran 18k, but it was a really good way to quickly see the city a little bit and get a few things done at the same time. Alright, so the best form of transport in Japan is to run around. Been doing some errands, also like running to different running shops, checking them out. Because I don't usually buy stuff impulsively. I look at it and then I think about it for a little bit. So I have a good idea of what I may potentially want, but I'm gonna think on it for a day or two and work out whether I really need it or not. and then I'll decide. Alrighty, so my friend Walter right here has done a marathon yesterday. We're gonna ask him what it was like to race a marathon in Japan for the first time. Because he's obviously from Brisbane.
It was great. Like the amount of unofficial aid station is absolutely crazy. Like every couple of 100 meters, there's people handing out snacks, handing out water. So really, like you could just take on aid as much as you needed or as much as you wanted. But the support was there from kilometer 0 to 42. So really great experience.
The cool part about Japan is that you can get some really busy areas, and then just around the corner you can get a really quiet area like this. And yeah, we're still in the heart of Tokyo, but it's kind of nice to get a bit of peace to yourself on occasion. Now, in order to find out what's happening with my plantar fasciitis, make sure to watch my next video because I'll talk about it in a bit more detail then and why I think it's flaring up and all that, even after 3 weeks of rest. I'm going to pump out videos this month, so make sure you stay tuned, follow me on Strava and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video.